in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how you're able to live stream to Twitch while also providing you with the best settings so that way you can achieve a smooth 1080p 60 FPS stream utilizing Streamlabs OBS. And so going straight into the video, the very first thing you want to do is head on over to streamlabs.com and you want to download Streamlabs OBS, which is available for both Windows and macOS users. And as always, I'm going to make sure to have a link to it down in the description below so that we guys can go ahead and follow along. Now, once you download Streamlabs OBS, you should be met with this particular screen right here, and you want to go ahead and log in with your Twitch account. You are then going to be met with your authentication screen, and you just want to go ahead and authorize Streamlabs to sign into your Twitch account. Once that's done, you'll be met with this screen right here, and you will know that you are signed into Twitch if you look on your lower left hand corner and you see your Twitch username showcasing right here. And so now what we need to do is set up our settings so that way we can have a smooth looking stream. And so now what you're going to want to do is go over to your settings, which is located on the lower left hand corner of your screen. You are then going to go over to where it says video, and you just want to make sure that your base canvas resolution is set to 1920 by 1080, as well as for your output scale resolution. For your downscale filter, we're going to change this from bilinear to Landscopes. And then for your FPS type, I personally recommend setting this to common. And you are then going to set your common FPS values to 60. This is going to ensure that your canvas is set up for a 1080p 60 FPS stream. Now, once that's done, you are then going to go over to the output tab. You want to make sure that your output mode is set to advanced. You want to make sure that your audio track is set to 1. And then for your encoder, if you are somebody that's on Windows, you are either going to have NVIDIA or AMD H.264. You want to make sure that you select those options. And if you're someone that does have an option for H.265, then you can utilize that as well. Now, if you're somebody that is on Mac, you're going to see the option that says Apple VT H.264 hardware encoder. You want to make sure that you select that option. Once that's done, you want to make sure you check this box that says Enforce Streaming Service Encoder Settings. This is going to lock in either CBR or constant bitrate, which is what we want. And then for your bitrate, what we need to do is head on over to this website, speedtest.net. And I'm also going to make sure I have a link to this as well, so that way you guys can go ahead and go directly to this page. Now, what you're going to want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to run your internet to figure out exactly how much bitrate that you have available to work with. So for your upload speed, because that's what we're going to be looking at, you want to make sure that your upload speed is above 20. If it's above 20, then you are able to go ahead and set your bitrate to 8,000. Now, at any point during your live stream, if you notice that you are lagging, then what you're going to want to do is come back into these settings and you just want to decrease your bitrate by 500 until you are no longer lagging. However, you do not want to go under 6,000 because 6,000 is the minimal requirement that is needed for you to achieve a 1080p 60 FPS stream. So just keep that in mind as we are moving forward. Now, for your keyframe interval, it should be locked in at 2. For your preset, you want this to be at P5 slow good quality. For your tuning, you want this at high quality. Your multipass mode, you want it at 2 passes quarter resolution. For your profile, we're going to set this to high. For your look ahead, we're going to check this, as well as for your adaptive quantization. And then for your beat frames, it should be set to 2. Once that's done, you want to go ahead and select close, and you are now good to go when it comes to your stream settings. And so the only thing that you have to do now is just set up your scenes and your sources. So to get your gameplay on your screen, you just want to go ahead and go over to your sources. You want to click on the plus icon. And if you're someone that's streaming from your PC, then you can go ahead and select game capture. And any full screen application that shows up on your screen is going to automatically appear inside of Streamlabs OBS. Now, if you're someone that's streaming from your console and you are utilizing a capture card, then you can go ahead and select video capture. You can select add source. You can name this capture card. You can select add source. And then for your device, you just want to go ahead and select your capture card. For example, mine is the Elgato 4K-S. You go ahead and select it, and it will automatically show up on your screen. You can then go ahead and click close, and you're now officially good to go go ahead and select the option on the lower right hand side that says go live. You will then be able to go ahead and change your game category. You could go ahead and put up a stream title, put in your tags, and you can then go ahead and confirm and go live. And once you're live, your chat is going to appear on the right hand side, which is going to be right here for you to be able to see. And so with that being said, that's going to be all for today's video. And so if you made it to the end, or if you found this helpful, make sure you give this a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you guys go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And in case if you want more Streamlabs tutorials just like this, then make sure you click on this playlist right here. And I'll catch you guys in the comments down below, as well as in the next video.